Alright, y'all. After grabbing the 9mm rocket socket, beating it on there with the hammer, we got her broke loose. She's coming off. Now, once we get those out, I'll show you what it looks like to get the rest of these bolts out of here. Yeah, and I think there's one in the back there we'll have to deal with. But that one, the pain was the bugger in the back corner there. That's the worst, so. Well, one gnarly bolt down, got a couple more to go. And sometimes pounding a 9mm on there works just fine as well. Get those stuck ones out. Gnarly looking ones too. I'll show you in a minute. Well, that's what it looks like after I pried it out of there with this special jaws. I love these Knipex, by the way. They grab on the heads like that one back there, we'll take it out. Yeah, see, since this bolt back here is all tore up, and we had to break it loose with one of those rocket sockets, now it's easier just to grab it with these Knipex and turn them out. They have that jaw on the front that really works well. Now I left the bolt, I put bolt back. I took all the bolts out, all of them up in there, over here. Now it's going to be fun because I have a repair job right here. You can see a 2-part epoxy that it was leaking real bad when I was trying to get some of these bolts out because I couldn't get them all at the same time and had to order them and all that. So we're going to have to break some of that off to get to that head of that new one I put in. That's how that stuff's going. It's pretty tough, but we're going to try it with the Husky pry bar with the hammer on the back side. Alright, y'all, after I broke all that crap away, this is the only bolt holding it right here. We'll take it out and this will drop down. Alright, y'all, here we go. Alright, so we're just going to take this last little bit of liquid here. We're going to make sure we have it over here, and we'll probably just drain that out into the pan here, right there. Well, you can see there on the back side just how much bad that rust is on this pan. Here's around the other side here. Yeah, just really rusty. In comparison, there's the new pan. Looks really good, doesn't it? Hopefully, it'll match up just fine. There's the indent on the side here and the top comparison. I think it looks just fine. Don't forget to take your magnets out of your old pan and clean them up there. We got a little bit of metal in ours. Definitely have to clean that up. This is our new filter right here. Let's get it out of the box and see if it matches up. Alright, comes with our gasket. That's what you mainly need. And there is our filter. Let's see if it matches up. Well, it took a little bit of moving it around, but this is how the gasket fits. Looks good. Let's try the filter now. So before you get all confused like me and think this black side is supposed to match up with this black side, this is actually silver. You just have to wipe away the gunk, and it does. There's the bolt down here, 2 up there. I think there's 1 more. No, just 3 bolts. And then the other side should match up with the O-ring and stuff. Well, my 10mm on my drill with the adapter, just zip those 3 out, and we should be able to, oh, there they are, by the way. All same lengths. Should be able to just wiggle this down. Oh. I have a catch pan ready. Let's have a closer look at this filter. It says micro filter on the back. Filtran. So it actually says made in the US. Mine's made in Taiwan, so it must not be OEM. Kind of curious. We'll have to cut open this sometime and see if these things, if we think if it actually slows down the flow, transmission fluid by, if you change these, if it helps, because stuff gets caught in here. We'll see. Everything else in there looks pretty good. Now we just have to get that O-ring out, and we can put the new one up in. We gotta look up in there. It's all them solenoids. Pretty cool. So just like you see, that has a new O-ring right there on the new filter. We have to get that old O-ring out because we don't want to double O-ring it. Now you simply just put this back in the same orientation. And if you want, there's plenty of transmission fluid up in there, but if you want, you can rub a little bit on this. And then just seat it up in there. After some firm wiggling and pressing, it should stay up in there. And then you just put the bolts back and just use like a 1/4-inch ratchet and tighten them up. You can use the drill to run them up in there, but then, like I said, don't tighten them with it. Just use a 1/4-inch ratchet.